remember, that's the same one that we found before, and we replaced the harness. The harness before, you would move it, the thing come on. Now I want to go to live data. I caught it in the act. Okay, right here, desired intake and the actual 16 and 0, they should be same number. This should be 16. So now come back to the computer. It's a pulse width modulator, 12 volt. ECM is pulse width modulator. The ECM controls the camshaft position actuator solenoid valve duty cycle by controlling the amount of a solenoid valve on time. That's why we started the. Let me set up. I'm gonna check the signal. Get in there, see what we are missing. This is with a good ground, solid ground, and we have 4 to 14. That's what, 10 volts. Should be 12 volts. I thought my ground was bad, but we still here don't agree to each other. Here's an idea. Although we don't have this code P0013, we have P0010, which is the intake side. 0013 is the exhaust side. So let's go, since our exhaust agree, the desired and the actual agree all the time. So let's go probe to the exhaust one and see what kind of pulse width we get. So we have a known good. I know it's not gonna be, the only difference between them, I think, is the on time. That's how the computer controls the solenoid. It's the on time in a millisecond. So let's probe on it and see what kind of signal we get on the scanner. Let's try the exhaust solenoid on the white and black wire. This is the exhaust side. I'm gonna switch the intake. Intake is definitely wrong. Something's going on with it. Let me come and probe at the computer. I want to probe at the computer. It's the same signal. Still not okay. So double checking on this solenoid, I see crazy stuff going on here. I don't know if it's a poor connection or is it jumping by itself. 16, 21 ohms is supposed to be 8 to 13, I believe. I have a spare one, let me go check it. So I took both of them out and I took the one for the exhaust, and look at this. This one is destroyed. I think this is the original one probably. This is what I found. I don't know if this is from the engine or this is this. Yeah, this is the screen. Look at this. This is supposed to be here, and there should be another one also. I don't know where is it at. But anyways, I'm gonna check this one. By the way, I think both of them are identical. The only difference is the plug color, but they should be 8 to 13 ohm of resistance. This one is jumping all over, and even the spare one that I have is jumping all over. What I'm going to do, if this is a steady 8 to 13, I'm gonna switch them and check my rating, see if the code will jump to P0013, I think, for the exhaust. P0010 for the intake. See, 10.8, and it's a steady one. Let's try these. I thought I did check that one before. I thought I checked it. That's why I passed this this point, because the first thing that I did, I checked the resistance. But earlier it was jumping all over. Now 12.2. Is it possible that with heat, and then it malfunction with heat? Let me try the spare one. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna switch them around. This is what it was doing before. This is way off. How about if we call the local store, the parts store, see if they have one on stock? Let me try it. So at the local store, I picked up both of these, and actually all I found is doorman. This is the part number if you guys need it, and both were like 80 bucks. I'm gonna replace both of them, but let me just check the resistance before I do that. .3 steady. 10.3, good. Both sensors are installed. My scanner is hooked up. I am going to probe right here, and let's start it and watch it. Watch the signal when we start it and watch it after. We don't have signal. Why is that? Let me check. I have a signal right now, and I'm probed on the computer side. That's a nice, neat signal. For this sensor, this right here, this wire, a negative on a good negative, on the battery straight. Let's watch it. Let it warm up and see. I think that's what's supposed to be. This was the same signal we had on the back sensor, the one for the exhaust. So let's watch it. Let it warm up and watch it. Give it probably 2-3 revs. The engine control module, no focus. Let me go cycle the key, rev it up, see what pops in here. And at the same time, we're gonna keep an eye on the scope also, the signal right here. Okay, I'm gonna let it idle, just like last time. and watch the monitors, the live data. Signal's still good. Go to scanner. This is the exhaust, desired and actual 5.5, and this is the intake 16. Remember, this was 0 before, so the desired 16, the actual is 0 before. So now they agree with each other, but this is not the point. The point is we have to wait until it happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but we just have to wait a little bit. I know we didn't have no problem with it, but just in case, just because it's a new solenoid, I put my red lead on the exhaust solenoid, and the yellow one is the one that we had problem with, the intake one. So we'll just keep watching it until we think it's okay, and after that I'll take it in a test drive around the corner. It's been about half an hour, I think. Probably a little less, and I haven't got any error, anything wrong with the signal. My explanation to this situation is that when I was testing when the car was cold, when the engine was cold. So I was going to live data, and I was getting good readings, good actual and command for the intake one. But after that, when I let it idle and this warm up, the resistance inside this change. It goes over 13, which is the maximum that we can take. And that would mess up our signal coming from the computer. Our voltage, instead of 0 to 12, it becomes 2 to 14, as we showed before. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys on the data, and I'll be driving the vehicle. You guys watch it. I mean, I watched it a little bit. There's no issue so far. The vehicle drives beautifully. It pulls nice. No misfire, no hesitation. I'm on the boulevard right now, driving at 40 miles per hour. Shifting fine. I don't want to go forward because the other day I saw a little bit of coolant leak, so I want to check that before taking it on the highway or something. So far it's good. Everything is agreeing with everything. 24, 23, 17, 16. I'm finishing up with this video, and if there's anything I will update it. I will wait for another week until I post this video, but until then, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate your time and sticking with me. Please like, share, subscribe if anything, and hit the notification button if you are interested in more videos. Thanks a lot.